The current proposal by European Parliament of treaty change tends to reduce, if not liquidate, the sovereignty of member states, as it proposes to replace unanimity voting by qualified majority voting and massive transfers of competences to the EU level. The veto is the last bastion of sovereignty of member states. Where there is a right of veto, the states retain sovereignty because they can block a decision. And the moment we move from the veto right to a majority vote, the state basically loses the ability to legislate on the matter, because someone else can decide on state's behalf. The veto is to be abolished in as many as 65 cases and will only remain in one significant case, the admission of new members. The veto will disappear, among others, in foreign policy, security, citizens' rights, sanctions against third countries, harmonization of national legislation, in the case of direct and indirect taxation, in the adoption of the 7-year EU budget, the so-called multi-annual financial framework, on operational cooperation of police forces, or on family law with cross-border effects. The scope of the changes to come is very, very broad. These 65 instances of the abolition of the veto right are at the same time 65 instances of the loss of sovereignty in favor of a majority that can decide for the outvoted country or countries. The ECR group cannot stand for this. We say no to ceding more member states' sovereignty to the EU institutions.